Ain't nobody over there. I just want to show y'all my hair. Hi, you
Yeah. You want everything. Just know it'll come with something. So be careful what you ask for. For real. Pay attention.
Hi, you guys! What's going on? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sip and Chew with the crew. I am Envy Priceless.
And I'm Liz.
Lizzie! We have Lizzie in the house again!
Liz.
We talked about this. We are not going to laugh on this fucking episode.
We did say that. We did say that.
Okay. So, wait a minute. It's shot o'clock! 21 years is over. Drink responsibly. Cheers, cheers. And
Love.
love. So, that was my fruity spritz. And here's how I made it. Hi, you guys. So, today I'm going to show you how I make my fruity spritz. So, first, you know I got my shaker, honey. Now, first, I take my mint. Now, my mint is this color because I froze it. And then I take my pineapples. So now I'm going to mix this in the pineapple and the mint together. Sorry. So I use this, which is to put, do this. Make sure you get it in there, right? You grind it and you do what you gotta do because you want to get the flavors going. And this is what it'll look like, right? Then I want to add 2 shots of rum. Dark rum. Look at my little shot. This is a shot. This is a shot. This is a half a shot. This is 3 shots. This is 1 shot and this is, you get the point. So we're going to do 2 of these. Now I'm going to add this peach Goya juice. This is give it the peach flavor, right? Because it's a fruity spritz. And I have my measuring cup. So I'm going to do about a half a cup. Now I'm going to add my ice. I got to shake it, honey. You know I love to shake it. Shake, shake, shake. I gotta shake it. Now shake it good, honey. Because you got to get them flavors going. You'll be surprised how this is going to taste, honey. Pour like this. Look at the net. Look at the net. I have this strawberry mango that I top it off with. 21 years and over. Drink responsibly. Okay? Let's taste it. You ready? Cheers, yeah.
Cheers.
Look at this. Look how pretty this is. Look at this. This fruity spritz.
Oh my goodness. So good.
Yeah.
Nothing new for her, of course, because week after week is hit after hit. Okay? But this is really, really good, y'all. Seriously.
It's a nice little summer drink for you and your friends when y'all want to go to the park and do a little picnic. And speaking of picnic foods and summer drinks, summer food, summer occasions, I have here a avocado and cucumber salad. This is a little cute little snack because I'm on about the appetizers and getting together and having a good time. So let's see how this one tastes.
That's good.
Mm. Yeah,
You know, I like how it like explodes in your mouth.
What you tell me? Explain that.
Just the mix of flavors from the cucumber being like loud, the avocado being more subtle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a combination.
And then I added some vinegar.
That's what that was. I was trying to figure out what that was. And vinegar. So we already know what the vinegar tastes. Yeah, no, this is good. Nice, and it's nice and cold. You have to eat this cold.
Yes. Now, one of my signatures that everybody loves is my double eggs. But I did a little twist. I added lobster meat and squid to it. So let's see how this tastes. Go ahead, you first.
Okay.
Ladies first. You cannot.
I told you. Why you interrupt my experience?
This is good.
Really good.
Really good. I learned how to make double eggs for my mother, because she, she entertained. That's like my entertainment round. My mom entertained when I was growing up. Now I'm the entertainer. Half of the time, I don't want to be bothered. I don't know what's going on, but I don't entertain as much. But when I do, I show up and I show out. I make sure everybody is fed, drunk, and having fun.
So if y'all think she really throw down on the show with the drinks and the food, oh my God, at one of the events, invitation only.
Exactly. Invitation only. Speaking of invitations, you see I have my Tina shirt on because, rest in peace, Tina Turner died the other day. And I was able to send my mom and you, from my friend, got us tickets. And I wasn't able to go, so I sent you and my mom to go see Tina on Broadway.
And the show was amazing, okay? And it told her story in a different way, but I really liked the way that it spent more time on her resiliency and her fight and her power, rather than that period of traumatic abuse. So, I thought that the show showed her in a more positive light. And when she was living and when she saw it, she also had really positive things to say, when she saw the show. But one of my favorite things outside of the entire story is that at the end, it was literally like a concert. This woman who they hired to play Tina, like an exact replica, okay? And when I tell you, it was like we were at a rock and roll concert. She did a couple of Tina's hits. It was incredible. So thank you again.
Yeah. So now, she's gone, and it's, I don't know. Some, when celebrities die, some of them hit home and some of them don't. I think this one hit home because, if you don't know, I sing, right? And I've been a singer since I can walk. I don't know where I got the gift from. I don't know.
Sing something for us.
Stop it. So, what was I singing? So Tina Turner was one of the artists that I grew up singing at a young age. So rest in peace to Tina Turner.
An amazing life.
Yeah, she was 83. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate,
but what a legacy.
Yeah.
And it just makes me think. So yeah, I mean, Tina, I think just shows us just like, just the beauty and, also the suffering that comes with life. But I think her story told us is that our suffering does not have to define us. It is just a chapter in a novel. And so, despite chapters 1 through 3, 4 through 20 was incredible. So, her legacy is just amazing. And so I heard her in an interview where she said she doesn't want to be known for the trauma, but for the other thing, right? The gloriousness. And so, and I think, before she left this planet, she accomplished that.
Well said. See, this is when she come on the show, she brings so much grace and sex appeal. Anyway, but we have a black designer who designs bags, and it came up that she had gave Jennifer Hudson a bag. Her team, right? A bag that says, "You are as fake as this Birkin," right? And someone went on the internet and found the bag in a thrift store. And now this is circling over the internet. Now, my views on it is, I wouldn't wear, right, a bag that says, "You as fake as the bag that I'm wearing." You know what I'm saying? But also a lot of people on the internet is saying like, Jennifer was wrong for putting it, or whoever gave it to the Salvation Army, they were wrong for that. What are your thoughts on that?
I just think it's a whole lot of speculation just around everything anyway, because was that the real bag? Anybody could have wrote that letter. You know what I mean? So, and the fact that it was in the thrift store, and then the woman saying, the designer, I'm sorry, I don't know if she's male or female, but the designer is saying that she didn't put it in Jennifer Hudson's hand, or her team didn't put it in her hand, right? The story is she gave it to the team said they was going to give it to Jennifer Hudson. How we know that even happened? You know what I mean? When you're dealing with these high-level security, they're not just accepting anything from the public. It has to be examined and ripped apart, and just for cleanliness, safety measures, and all that stuff. No one's taking a random bag and giving it to a star artist. So that's just not happening. And just the last thing I wanted to say is, Jennifer Hudson owes nobody anything. Even if this was a designer with an incredible merchandise. Just because you give something to Jennifer or allegedly give something to her does not mean that she has to take it. So, I think that story is just so many different holes, and I have more questions than thoughts.
Right. Now, this is what I want to say. Us being owners, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. You said owners?
Us trying to start a brand.
Oh, okay, right.
Right? We're trying to start a brand together. And we have a product that we send out to a famous person, right? For free. Would you, as the brand owner, feel some type of way if you sent it out to like Issa Rae, right? A shirt or a pair of glasses or whatever, and she does not wear it, or someone throws out?
No, because again, these artists have choices. Say we were a legit, situation. I mean, like high profile and everything, because we are legit, but high profile and all that. Oh, I was saying, my point was, even if we were a high profile brand and celebrity, whatever, if Jennifer Hudson still does not want to wear our stuff, she does not have to. She's not obligated. And I think that's the thing people are not realizing. People aren't obligated. You can have the best of intentions, but no one is obligated, right, to do what you desire them to do. No one is obligated,
No one.
despite your intentions. Yeah, and we just have to accept that because we all have agency and choice. So, I mean, that's why I said it's more questions for me because it's just so many unknowns in this whole situation.
What you're saying? You're saying even if you hand deliver it,
It's no guarantee
that
they even got it or they even want it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Or they even want it. Yeah.
You know, so when we do our business, we doing our business differently. In fact, if and when we establish relationships with celebrities, we're going to have relationships with them. So we ain't just going to randomly send them shit. Look, Blue Ivy, your shit is on the way.
On to the next topic. So, New York is sinking. To the next topic. New York is sinking.
It's heavy.
So,
And the city is sinking. You know that on top of global warming, the earth is getting hotter, right? So the ice mountains and all that is melting, and so the sea levels are rising. So it's a whole bunch of stuff going down as a result of climate change. But regardless, New York is an island. We're surrounded by water. So yeah, all this weight, and I'm telling you, it seemed like they got all this, a building going up almost every day. There's so much development happening in this city. So I don't know if they're not taking it seriously or whatever, but yeah, I mean, it's sinking, and that's just facts. I just hope while we're here, it doesn't sink. You know, like in our lifetime, in our kids' lifetime, I'm hoping it's like a billion years from now, you know? But let me ask you a question. You know, given all that, now that we know that, do you think, and then, you know, just in general, New York City, do you think New Yorkers should have an evacuation plan?
absolutely. Because what if this shit just starts sticking now? What we going to do? We going to be filming, and everything is going to be sinking. What are we going to do?
And I'm going to just lay back and be like, Lord, I'm ready. I ain't fighting it. Just let the water take. I ain't fighting it.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time. We on the 5th floor. Where we going?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Where we going? We don't know where to go. So
We
yes,
can't go to the roof. Oh, you know, I just realized the fact that we hire may actually be to our advantage.
but have you ever been to the roof?
No. Do we even have a roof? Because we have a 6th floor. But do we have a roof?
Every building has a roof.
Oh. Well, I've never been up to the roof, so I don't know. I don't know the conditions or anything of the roof.
We would just sink. But yes, it should be evacuation. But if it's sinking, what's the plan?
I don't know, but
To
okay.
be flued out?
They ain't coming for us, girl. They ain't coming for us. The black and browns. Okay, we seen it with Katrina. We seen it with Maria in Puerto Rico. We done seen it. They not coming. So we need a plan. Maybe we should actually buy a water raft. Like, you know, the ones that you blow up. Maybe something like that. What you call those vests? Life jackets. Maybe like we should, like, seriously, like think of something like that to have kind of like those kind of supplies. And I feel like those are like realistic things we can actually do. Now, okay, so immediately we know we in a jam if the shit starts sinking now. But what if we had a 1-year plan? What would you do if you had a 1-year advance notice that after this year everything's sinking?
Like the whole world or just New York?
New York.
We leaving. We going.
Where we going?
Out of New York.
Oh, out of New York. Okay.
We gotta go. That's the plan. We leaving. Whether we go to down south or another country. One, we can't wait. Maybe Jamaica, because you always want to go there.
But that's also by the water.
I don't
But
know.
I hear you.
We ain't just gonna leave. You gonna figure it out. I know you got it. Talking about figuring out, what is British from Basketball Wives gonna do? So I haven't really read up on it too much, but I've seen it around the internet. And what did she do? Wire fraud?
This young woman has done wire fraud, money fraud, banking fraud, fraud, identity fraud. every fraud you could think of, she's done. No, really, you know, she's obviously conned the COVID money, and that wasn't even that's one of the lesser crimes, okay, that she did. Taking people social security numbers, you know, and I really feel for the victims, you know, taking their social security numbers, opening up credit cards, opening up bank accounts, you know, using stolen funds, stealing, you know what I mean? So it's just atrocious, and my heart really goes out to the victims. You know, I didn't appreciate, I mean, it's good she's taking accountability and she's talking about she's going to learn from this, and, you know, she owns up on her stuff. But again, what about the victims? You need to be talking about restitution, paying these people back. Because reality is, when you come home, it's going to be hard being a formerly incarcerated woman. So you're going to go back to the con and survive. You probably going to master that shit on the inside. You're a con artist, and I see you.
So how long does she have? Like, how long does she, like...
Well, each count is different things. Like, I think bank fraud was 20 years, the other one was 30 years, and she has seriously about maybe 5 or 6 counts. So it's not looking good. Unless they gave her a plea deal, and she took it. You know, so again, in addition to the jail time, what needs to be a part of her sentence is making these victims whole. She gotta pay up what she took plus interest.
Yeah.
See, and FYI, what does that teach us about social media? People sometimes they be looking at these social media people and like, oh, not knowing. You know, so what you get out of that? Do you think people should be lusting after the galore of Instagram models and these celebrities?
Well, we know Instagram ain't real. We know the internet ain't real, right? People front on the internet like they happy, and they can be the main ones ready to fucking kill themselves. Like, you know, the internet is a lie sometimes, you know? And I think I don't want to make an excuse, right, for what she did. But I think she was trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Oh, definitely. Especially, you know, I don't really watch Basketball Wives, but my boo thing does. So sometimes, you know, I'll just sit and watch it with her. But, yeah, it seems like that culture, the culture of that group, that Basketball Wives group, like this is what goes on in their group. You know, they really got money. So they, you know what I mean? Then you got others like British, the con artists, and whoever else who don't have it. So they're going to do what they do to get it. Mm-hmm. It's all about that materialism in the group. So, yeah, she felt, you know, left out or whatever. So, yeah, I can see how it happened.
The Kardashians are back. You know me and Chloe are BFFs. And I just watched the first episode. And I am obsessed. So go ahead and watch them Kardashians, because they're back, honey.
And let me tell you, they're back and they're whiter than they've ever been. They stopped tanning, y'all. You know, I read somewhere that this brilliant sister had wrote this piece about how, you know, the Kardashians have now become white, and I read some of it. But her point, you know, she makes a great point that blackness is no longer benefiting them. You know, so they don't need to use it, right? Which is why they're going from, you know, getting all of the enhancements to emulate a black woman's curves, right? From the browning to the skin to the thickness, right? Now all of them are skinny, so skinny. Chloe looks crazy, for real. Kim looks crazy too, and they looking whiter and whiter. Well, you know, because they're going into their white girl skinny era. You know what I mean? The white girl skinny, and that's, I guess, what's in right now. But they are separating themselves from blackness, black culture, the thing that they, you know, commodified and exploited for billions. They got their billions, and now they don't need blackness anymore.
Speak on it. Well, I want to thank my special guest, Miss Liz.
Hey, y'all.
For coming out tonight and gracing us with her presence. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, peace.